welcome to Miguel's lovely home that he's opened up for us.
Thank you, Miguel.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is it going? Sorry. Hi, Linda. Erin's parents are watching. Hi, Dennis. Via Facebook Live. So, does it say anybody's watching?
One person.
One person is watching. It'll go.
Erica Kirsten Fisher.
Oh, that's my friend from high school.
I think you gotta like Eric.
Oh, great. A like.
You gotta
Like.
thumbs up.
This is all just to boost my...
Yeah, make sure you plug the subscribe.
Right, yeah. Hey, guys. Just hit that subscribe button down below. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm really nervous. I'm really anxious. I've been suppressing my feelings all day. So we're here to honor our dear friend, Erin. Oh, God, it's already started. Who's there? So we're just a very loose structure for the evening. Anybody who wants to share any memories, any thoughts, just a prayer, whatever you want, just come on up as you feel comfortable, or stay there, but probably come up so they can watch on there. And then we're going to intersperse it with her work. Sorry, not our shorts, her shorts. But they are in some ways our shorts if we participated. We have. That was a great day. So I wrote a little something that I'm going to read. I hope it's loud enough. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
You're doing great.
So okay, I thought this was going to pour out of me like I'm Barack Obama or somebody, but I'm going to read from a page like I'm a high school kid. So in my life, I've been blessed with great friendships, as you can see. Some of which I've had for more than 30 years now, some of my oldest friends. And of all of these, Erin's was perhaps the most cherished, as she, I'm not going to make it through this,
Do it.
as she was, thank you, Miguel, was one of the best and closest friends I will ever have. Ours was an unconditional friendship. It was always honest and open, without judgment or jealousy, never contingent on anything. Erin was always supportive and tender, but she was also honest and tough, and she would never tell you what you wanted to hear, but always what you needed to. And she believed in me exceedingly more than I've ever believed in myself. One of my most cherished belongings is a letter she gave me the day I left Florida for here. Her words of encouragement and love have helped me so many times when I felt hopeless or lost or lonely. I think back to times that we shared, just crying out of sheer exhaustion on the floor of the editing room after having worked through the night on some project. That rush that came when we screened our capstones for the first time for an audience that was more than just you guys. And her, which you'll see that picture in here, not that picture, it's a different picture, holding that giant check when she won for Best Script in our graduating class, and saying goodbye after sharing one last meal at the Bagel King in Castleberry before I moved across the country, and the elation of seeing each other after years of separation from living on opposite coasts. In the subsequent years after film school, I saw Erin less frequently, but it was never not special. We would always try to make time to hang out, no matter how short that time. And as friendships sometimes go, we didn't speak for longer periods, but Facebook or Instagram or text would fill in the gaps. After her divorce, though, we grew closer than we'd been in a long time. I so desperately wanted her to move here, as did many of us. And we worked hard to get her to that point. And despite being able to come here with a job and a place to stay, something we all know how difficult it is to come by here. Sorry, I lost my place. So we know how difficult it is to show up with a job and a place to stay, and Erin would have had both, but she wanted to stay in Florida to be near her family. And when she moved back to Florida, we were able to see each other more. Anytime I went home, we'd spend a day hanging out, doing things like going to the Dali Museum. Sorry. Hang on. The next words I'm going to say are so ridiculous. Wiki Watchy. And the last time I saw her, Erin and Joy and I had breakfast at a terrible restaurant in Plant City, then went to a cheesy roadside tourist attraction called Dinosaur World. There's some pictures in here. That was from my last night in Florida, by the way. I don't know why I thought of that. Anyways, so after we went to Dinosaur World, we walked around downtown Plant City, and if anyone's ever been to Plant City, then you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, don't. And just hanging out and talking in a coffee shop and spending the day together. And as silly and as unremarkable as that day was, I now cherish it as one of the best I've ever had. One second. I'm worried I'm going to drop this wine glass. Thank you, Erin.
Since it's my glass, I will.
Is a testament to how special Erin was that we're all here today. To see our lasting bonds of friendship, nearly 2 decades old, renewed and strengthened all because of her. Last night I saw Walt at his wife's incredible one-woman show. If you haven't seen it, she does it again. I recommend seeing it. We chatted for a short while before I had to leave and meet up with Andrew and Alex and Ben, and it felt like the most natural and comfortable thing in the world. And we may have different feelings about our time at UCF, but for me, those years were among the most important in my life, not because of a fulfilled sense of calling and purpose, but also because of belonging, because of being around like-minded people, but mostly because of the bonds formed during that time, because of the lasting friendships that I've made. And at the center of that was Erin. Friendships are essential to our being. They reveal truths about ourselves that we would never have known without them. Friends lift you up and they help you to be your best self. And friends make you whole. And I felt incomplete without her. I miss her so much. Okay. If anyone else wants to share, that's all I got. Thank you, guys. If nobody's ready, we've also kind of got her work, some of her work, and maybe we'll just watch one of those and everybody got. Yes, Miguel.
I'll go really quick.
Thank you, Miguel.
Maybe,
Thank
yeah,
you.
no worries. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you, Eric, for organizing this. I think we all need it. It's really cool to come together and see people that I haven't seen for a long time. And it's also cool. Personally, this means a lot to me because if you guys remember, back in college, I would love to throw parties. I would love to have you guys all there, and I feel like that's part of a cool way of remembering Erin, to have you guys all here again. And so and I just have to point out, and Erin, if I'm stealing your thunder, I'm sorry, but little things around here, just call out to her. She liked hydrangeas. She liked to drink wine, so that's what we're drinking tonight. And another thing that she liked to drink was, man, this is hard. Really hard. So when I would throw parties, I would put out what y'all are welcome to drink, but then I would hide the good stuff. And mind you, in college, that's a different term than nowadays when we have money. So the good stuff was $2 or $3 more of what we could actually afford. But the other thing is, since college, I feel like I've done a lot of mixology stuff. So I racked my brain about a drink I can make for tonight, and I didn't do that, which it's weird that I'm crying about that. But the reason why is because I got this bottle over here, and it's a shitty bottle of Bacardi Cyclone, but what's important about it is they don't make this anymore. It probably went out of production over 5 years ago, so good luck trying to buy a bottle of this. But in college, this would be the stuff that when I'd see Erin, I'd say, "Hey, Erin, I saved the good stuff. Let's go drink it." And when I'd ask her how she'd want to make it, she'd say, "Let's just shoot it. I like it. I think it's smooth." So, if anybody wants to come up here and talk, or if you just want to remember Erin the way I do, by all means, help yourself. It'll be chilled over there in that cooler. Have as many shots as you want. The other thing I have to point out is I'm kind of a liquor collector, so it's a big deal for me to share this with everybody. By all means, have as much as you want, because I can't think of a better way to enjoy this. So please, that. To Erin, y'all can lift your glass, and thank you for being here, y'all. You're a wonderful person. The other thing I want to point out is people made a lot of great donations here to this Ofrenda. A lot of cool stuff. So if you didn't get a chance, check it out. And everything there has meaning. That's really cool. And even if you just want to write something or put it there, feel free to do that. That's what it's there for. Thanks so much, y'all.
Thank you, Miguel. Does anyone else want to say anything, or maybe we'll watch something of hers? Anybody have an immediate? Okay, let's put something on. I don't know how this is hooked up. Yeah, can you turn it off for 1 second?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Because it's gonna what's a good place to start? This is it. Thank you guys for bearing with us.
You're doing great, Erin.
You are.
Thank you for doing all this. It's amazing.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I could totally picture her in that chair. That would be a perfect chair for her.
Yeah, you're right. Perfect. Perfect.
All right, this is very short, so if anyone's got something queued up that they want to say, this is only about a minute long. I don't know if George is watching, but if you're watching, George, for you. Can we hear it? Did you just mute it? I think you. Yeah, just turn it up. That was, I remember when we shot that, it was a very cold, for Florida, February morning. Uh-oh.
Got down to the 60s.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Yeah, that was so cool.
It was so cold.
That was the cold one. Yeah.
We'll queue up another one soon. But yeah, super cold.
Yeah. It
And I
was.
stayed in Erin's house the night before because oh, sorry. Oh, well, hi. It was a very cold February morning. I'd stayed at Erin's the night before because I'd just come up from South Florida and we had like a 7 a.m. call or something crazy like that. And God, you just look back. It seems so mundane at the time, and like, what are we doing on the sidewalk near our house? And just now, it's like you just cherish that memory so much. So, if anybody else would like to say a couple words or a word, if not, let's watch something else. Watch. Great. Watch it. Oh yeah.
Anybody want a shot?
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Definitely. I'll pass them out.
Let's keep with the early stuff.
Oh, by the way, Cyclone is a unique blend of Bacardi, dark rum, and tequila. And a little bit of
How are we doing here?
all baked in. So enjoy.
I should have
It's
poured
crazy
special
that they ever
wine
discontinued
for
this. Anybody else?
Yeah, we need more
We've
cups.
got more.
I'll get another
I've
cup.
got
I'll get
more
more
cups.
cups. Oh, you do?
Oh, I got them. How
Yeah.
many more?
I don't know.
You have to do them on camera though.
Who else wants one? Raise your hand so we can count. 4, 5.
No, wait, what's your name?
I'm going to. I'm gonna take a quick break.
You guys just missed each other.